But sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Strike fear in the heart of my foes everywhere I go. Too raw for the TV shows or the radio.
Thank God. Not for your bottom line, Chris. I'm sorry about your bottom line, and I know I have nothing to do with any of that. But would you really? I'm kidding. I'm not. You don't got to answer this. I don't even. Right? It takes more time than. I just appreciate that you check every now and then you check something out. Would you want to water it down for him? Would you want to work for the mainstream? Because we know what side you can amplify, but a lot of your ideas wouldn't even, right? You couldn't amplify as a mainstream artist. And damn, my life, I can only speak for myself, but my life is better with you being able to speak your mind in the form of music. For real. I mean, it's not the life-changing shit. I would never, I'm not going to give you God status, but being one of the few that actually put out shit to make us think, not just, guns, Satan, and drugs, which, you don't have a problem with either. But I'm just saying, thank God you're not mainstream, in my personal opinion. All opinions for entertainment purposes only. Smoke them if you got them.
For the TV shows or the radio.
That's smooth as fuck, though.
And I try to make friends, but still I always end up in my sandbox alone. They don't want to play with me, they afraid of me, I know. See, I came for war, with the blood that'll stain the sword. Pulling up around the bodies that'll lay on the floor. I'm a category 4, when it rains it pours. Yeah, kicking down the frame of your door. I got the hammer of Thor to send shocks that'll rattle your cord. Spatter the walls, that's what I brought the janitors for. My hands on the trigger, and that's what they've been panicking for. I'll go to war like Kenobi, Yoda, and Anakin, or Harrison Ford. And I'm hitting the warp drive, get caught.
Was that a Solo Shot First reference? We'll let other people break that shit down correctly. I don't know. But that's a hand shot first. Good. Sometimes you got to get a drop on a motherfucker.
Or like Kenobi, Yoda, and Anakin, or Harrison Ford. And I'm hitting the warp drive, get caught like a fall guy with a tooth to the cross-side. I got crosshairs on the hair, on the heads, and the jawlines of my enemies, so I squeeze until fuck it, we all die. I'm only showing up for the blood like a horsefly. I don't care if it's yours, mine, honor, it's offsides. Fuck a line in the sand, my man, that's small time. Look around, what I've drawn on the ground's a fault line. All I see round here is afraid-ass rappers. Just a bunch of Diddy party going gay-ass rappers. Flying with
Damn, was that a Diddy going party? Did I just hear that right? Don't drink. Bring your own beverage to that party. I'm just thinking, here's the thing. Man, if you're getting invited to the big house at the top of the hill and they serve you the punch, say no. Like, nah, I'm cool. Nah, I got a fig. I'm hydrating with this water, sealed, factory sealed. Yeah. Let's party. Just not that hard.
It's offsides, fuck a line in the sand, my man, that's small time. Look around, what I've drawn on the ground's a fault line. All I see round here.
Okay, I really, damn, it's a nice staircase. Sorry. Man, I wish we built nice things still. It's a good shot right there. That's a good shot. I like it.
Here is afraid-ass rappers. Just a bunch of Diddy party going gay-ass rappers. Flying with Epstein when they need to get away. And because they tend to like them underage-ass rappers. Flight log of the plain-ass rappers. Sucking dick for the fame-ass rappers. Yeah, this game-ass backwards. Just a bunch of fake-ass rappers. Making Illuminati hand gesturing like they in a gang-ass rapper. Listen, I used to think if I was actually fire and had the talent to inspire from a track to decipher and worked hard on my craft, I could bridge the gap. But silly me, if I'd spent that time trafficking minors, I'd be sacrificing goats with Jay-Z and B with a Grammy on my wall, but that just ain't me. What I am is a
it is fucking in the bars. I don't care. I don't fucking listen to any of this shit up front. This is the first listen. But we were just talking about that. And then over on the Samson, someone had commented on that Samson, the donut fryer. And I'm not trying to mix the two. They can all beef for all I care. But the point was, in all the creative wordsmanship, there's these other, like I said, basket of rhetoric I've been talking about since the beginning. There's these ideas. And, yeah. Yep. If you support Satan, boy, you could get your ticket right to the top. Or like Sheena pointed out, becoming a familiar of the top, a servant of the Dark Lords. You can bring the next artist you discover to Diddy's party. They can turn them out, film it, and steal, their soul. But you won't do anything but perpetuate the problems, right? Because that's what sells. Not looking at all sides and wondering why the fuck we don't end the trips to the islands. No! Shh! Who cares about who did that? They're your thought leaders. You better ignore it.
Yeah, but silly me. If I'd spent that time trafficking minors, I'd be sacrificing goats with Jay-Z and B. With a Grammy on my wall, but that just ain't me. What I am is a beast, and ain't none of them ready. The Baphomet can't even save them if they fucking with Webby.
Yeah, the devil can't even, you fucking goat horn pitchfork carrying piece of shit. Cannot help you. No need for divine intervention on my side either. My bars are just that good.
Fear in the heart of my foes everywhere I go.
And that's cool. That melody
Too
line.
raw for the TV shows or the radio.
Nice.
And I try to make friends, but still I always end up in my sandbox alone. They don't wanna play with me, they afraid of me, I know. Better listen, fucking with Webb's a bad choice, like hiring the Clintons for babysitting. I'm flipping, bust a couple shots with precision. Even the devil second guessing, messing with Christian. No stopping the shit I write. If I got you up in my sights, I can't help but to squeeze one off. No one's off.
He must realize that line's actually kind of strong. It's just his name, right? It's just his name, but then the multiple levels that it could be interpreted as. Let's just say reading that in the fucking closed captioning, devil ain't fucking with no Christian. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the words together. I like that line. Just because that's that whole thing there. Just remember, there's always something that darkness fears. And that is light. They have to recoil from the light.
Babysitting, I'm flipping, bust a couple shots with precision. Even the devil second guessing, messing with Christian. No stopping the shit I write. If I got you up in my sights, I can't help but to squeeze one off. No one's off limits tonight. Whether politician or pope to Obama and Big Mike. Pardon me, I meant to say his very masculine wife. Yeah, you could say I'm used to being in hot water. Ever since the thoughts that I got rawer. Sacred cows around me get slaughtered. Duraflame flow when I spark, I'm a fire starter. The bark of the
I want to go to a sacred cow barbecue with Webby.
Cows around me get slaughtered. Duraflame flow when I spark, I'm a fire starter. Don't bark up the wrong tree and don't step in the wrong puddle. Cause Webby's a raw dog, need a leash or a strong muzzle. I suggest you reconsider before you go start trouble. Trust, you don't want your name up in one of my thought bubbles. I started as a cub in the pride, but I grown some. Now there ain't a piece of the savannah that I don't run. Giant with it, follow my FIFA with a faux funk. Solitaire with it, still playing by my lonesome. I am the mic, the microphone shogun. Never give ground, I bow down to no one. Veins pump frozen, blood of the chosen. You'll never see another like me, the mold's broken. I cause commotion, I fit the bill of an apex predator in for the kill. If I don't taste blood, it better at least spill and water the fucking plants on the dirt of the battlefield. Got wounds that won't heal, but left a lot too. That's why they regroup platoons and withdrew. I play solitaire cause they scared to lose. Better run when I come through. Strike fear in the heart of my foes everywhere I go. Too raw for the TV shows or the radio. And I try to make friends, but still I always end up in my sandbox.
I was looking for like maybe information on the location. It's a nice castle and all that. But yeah, poppers.
And I try to make friends, but still I always end up in my sandbox alone. They don't wanna play with me, they afraid of me, I know. They don't wanna play with me, they afraid of me, I know.
That was awesome. I really like the ending because, it turns out, Webby puts his family. I just got nothing but positive takeaways from the whole thing. That's not a good. Where is that? That one shot was perfect. We want to go with that. There we go. Oh, yeah, that works. If it doesn't, who cares? Chris Webby, Sandbox. Now, I really like that tune a lot. That was fire. Pretty much put it all out in there. So, that will end the reaction part. But because of a lot of the lyrical content there, I think we're going to hop right back to some of these comments, which are not about Tom per se, not about being inspired by things you find on the internet and wanting to connect with individuals because of it. So, all right, and this is where I don't mean to mix different artists together, but I'm gonna, because I think this has a valid point right here. Gina's talking about putting out reactions and not going back into the catalog, but then an artist being inspired by current events to put something out and going back and forth and talking about, how much people hate, say, Tom McDonald and a grifter. He's a grifter this and his grifter that. His lyrical content still aligns with a lot of the ranting I'm doing here. Just like Webby. I mean, Webby said it in Raw Thoughts 5, right? Go say the shit Tom McDonald won't. And at the end of this comment, Sheena makes a great point. I would rather have grifters like Tom all day long than Megan Three Stallion or Little Nas. Thank God, I have no idea who Megan Three Stallion even is. I am not shitting you. I couldn't pick that artist out of a lineup if I tried. I think Little Nas is the one who gets railed by the devil in the videos, right? He's like the blood shoe, I let Lucifer bang me up the back door guy. Familiar with that. Now, if this doesn't coincide with some of the shit we were just talking about, then I guess you don't get the whole point we're doing here. And take Chris Webby off the pedestal and fucking relax, take a deep breath. Pretty sure he just pointed out that, you put all the Grammys on the wall you want if you bend over and take it up the butt from the devil. That they have a Luciferian contract signing parties all over. Turns out Diddy's hosting them. Who knew? Oh, wait, South Park. They knew. when Diddy and the Devil were competing for top dibs of party prints. Hey, that wrote itself pretty well. Okay, so I think that will wrap it up. I honestly believe that is a good point to make there. And I gotta go chop this one up and put the beginning at the end. And I've got to figure out a couple places I've trailed off today. And that I got to go fill in as an alternate on the Bags team. Cornhole! An unfortunate name for a fun game. That has nothing to do with Chris Webby, but then neither did some of the comments, and neither did anything else. And if I was looking just to make a buck off Chris Webby, I would have shut the fuck up and just listened. But I kind of wanted to participate with them. I think there's some valid points in his bars if we'd just listen. You could do that if you want. Me, hopefully I'll see you later. All right, we are still rolling into comments, and we're over on Tom McDonald's Heroes because Sheena D's went hard on the comments here. Let's see if we can get a little more. You have to scroll in if you'd like. But I was down on the really likes Heroes and Hulk Hogan. We listen to this album all the time. It's in the car. I'm pretty sure it's in my player right now. But the food service. So I haven't done. Maybe I can get one of those tonight. I just got done doing an 8-day stretch. We had our day out at the beach, which was very nice. But to trade off so I could play Bags, I'm filling it as an alternate tonight on the team. So I traded and traded my day off. And so I did a nice 8-day stretch. It got kind of slow at the end. And then last night, took a table of 14 at 4:30, a table 11, walked in at like 6. Wow. Now I've explained the kitchen can cook 4 to 6 plates at the most. We got a brand new bartender, and honestly, I'm going to backtrack on some of the being mean to my customers comments right now, because with a little experience, the new Danny has food service experience. She's just there to make a little extra side money till she has her baby, which cool. And she had food service experience. It's the first time someone communicated to the table the limitations of the kitchen, put the tickets in as 2 separate tickets. Smoothest night I've ever had cooking big tables ever. So I think I cracked the code. You just got to let them know it's impossible. I can't do it. And unless you want this burger to sit for 6 minutes till these steak bites are done and all 14 plates are finished, I'm going to have to send some out to you. And communication was the key. I'm starting to think that there is not good communication at the front of the house. And we're going to work on that. I can come out of the kitchen. I am free to roam around. I'm going to start putting it out there so I can calm down. The customers can understand the limitations that, their 20 tops are creating. And, deal with it. Now, we had this Sunday, dead. It was okay, I guess, but it was pretty dead until our rush comes in at 5 to close. So at 5 to close, we got like 3 tables, 6, 8, and 4. And wild drunk a-holes. Hey, if you're any of the customers that were there, yeah, you were wild drunk a-holes. It's okay. If I can hear you over my stereo in the kitchen, you're being crazy. Stop throwing so many drinks down your ladies' throats. They get wild. Wild. But I wanted to get back and finish these up. And, well, it turns out that's not going to happen. We're going to switch gears at the 420 mark there, and we're going to go to Webby. Welcome back to the channel. We got Chris Webby Sandbox, but like a big open world survival game Sandbox, I have been choosing to do what I want. There was comments. A big Webby supporter on my channel, subscriber, and a prolific commenter, and this is not to mock. These are thoughtful, incredibly on point discussion and talk. So, just made my day. And I thought, well, if you wait till the end, I've been addressing a lot of Sheena's comments. And, but for now, I thought, oh shit, my bad, wrong one. The last Webby came out and said, hey, I thought you'd like that one. And of course, it was full of weed. That weed is, high on the list. If I'm going to self-medicate, it is starting with a THC regimen from the wake and bake process, medicinally ordered, of course, all the way to, the in-the-couch blunt to finish the day.
Strike fear in the heart of my foes everywhere I go. Too raw for the TV shows or the radio.
All right, Beanie's going to come out of that way. Now, I will say Webby made a really good point on X the other day. The difference between the rapper, the artist, the bar slinging, flexing in your fucking face, no fucks to give guy versus the real individual. And I was talking about that over on some other reactions where I think the artist's integrity, their actual worth comes through. And you can look at the dick jokes and the comedy and the flexing and the come at me bro shit. But what's mixed in there? I mean, family, pets, some other stuff, there's all these other things mixed in there, and you can find them. And they have value. And the comment that I was reading, I thought really reflected on that you got to separate the two. And sometimes it's hard. I'm guilty of it all the time, right? You want to attribute the bars to the individual only. Oh, that's got to be all that they are. Well, maybe sometimes it's just part of the game. Especially if it's a cutthroat business, you might got to walk with your head up high. First day in the joint, you might got to shank the biggest guy. You just might have to. You might not be the kind of person who wants to shank anybody.